Welcome back to Coin Explorer, where even an everyday pocket coin can reveal details that most people never notice. Today we are exploring the 1979 USA quarter dollar, a coin that traveled through countless hands, cash registers, and wallets across America. At first glance, it may look like a normal coin that many people ignored for years. Yet collectors often enjoy studying older circulation coins because tiny details, minting differences, and preservation quality can sometimes create surprising stories hidden beneath an ordinary appearance and familiar design seen every day. The 1979 quarter dollar belongs to a period when millions of coins were produced for daily use throughout the United States. People used these quarters for shopping, vending machines, transportation, and everyday purchases without paying much attention to them. Decades later, many collectors started revisiting coins from that era with fresh curiosity. Sometimes the most interesting discoveries do not come from coins made centuries ago. Instead, they appear in ordinary pieces that survived years of circulation and still preserve details that tell fascinating stories about American coin production and collecting culture. The front side of the 1979 quarter displays the famous portrait of George Washington. His profile has become one of the most recognizable images ever placed on American currency. Around the portrait, viewers can see the word Liberty, along with the national motto and the year of issue at the lower section. Although millions saw this design every day, collectors frequently examine portrait details carefully because wear patterns, strike strength, and surface quality can create visible differences that become important when grading and evaluating individual coins from older periods. Turning the coin over reveals the classic eagle design used on Washington quarters for many years. The eagle stands with wings spread while arrows and olive branches appear beneath it. This reverse side became familiar to generations of Americans before later design changes arrived. Collectors appreciate the balance of strength and simplicity found in this appearance. Even after years passed, many people still recognize the traditional eagle design immediately because it remained a symbol connected with American coin history and everyday life for an extended period across different generations. Many collectors become interested in mint locations because coins from different facilities can display small variations. During 1979, quarter dollars were produced in major United States mint facilities, and identifying marks became useful details for enthusiasts. Looking carefully near the date area can reveal information that some people overlook completely. Tiny letters may appear insignificant to casual observers, but experienced collectors understand that mint marks help organize collections and sometimes create separate categories that make certain examples more desirable depending on condition and collector demand within the market. Condition plays a major role in coin collecting because appearance changes significantly after years of use. A quarter carried through pockets and used repeatedly naturally develops scratches, fading details, and surface wear. Another example stored carefully for decades may preserve stronger lines and brighter features. Because of these differences, collectors often compare coins under magnification and proper lighting conditions. Two quarters from the same year may look completely different despite sharing the same design and production period, creating interesting discussions throughout collecting communities and coin research groups worldwide. Some collectors spend time searching for minting varieties and unusual characteristics that separate one coin from another. Small changes involving lettering, strike quality, or production features can attract attention among enthusiasts who enjoy detailed examination. Not every unusual mark automatically creates significant collector value, but the process of searching itself keeps many people interested in the hobby. The excitement often comes from careful observation, because hidden details may remain unnoticed for years before someone studies a coin closely and recognizes something different about its appearance or production history. The interesting thing about coin collecting is that stories sometimes grow around ordinary objects that people once ignored completely. A quarter resting inside a drawer for decades can suddenly become a conversation topic among collectors and researchers. Historical connections, production numbers, and preservation quality often combine to create curiosity. Many enthusiasts enjoy the feeling of examining older coins because every mark and surface detail represents a small piece of history that traveled through different places, different hands, and different moments before eventually becoming part of a collection. Collectors also enjoy learning how coins move through changing markets over time. Demand can rise and fall depending on collector interest, condition standards, and auction activity. One period may bring stronger attention toward a specific series, while another shifts interest elsewhere. Because market conditions change continuously, experienced collectors usually study recent information carefully rather than assuming every older coin automatically becomes valuable. Understanding market behavior remains an important part of the collecting world because prices often depend on multiple factors working together instead of a single characteristic. When discussions about valuable coins appear online, large numbers sometimes capture attention immediately. Stories involving rare pieces occasionally mention remarkable auction figures connected to exceptional examples and unique collecting circumstances. For instance, some discussions and collector conversations have referenced numbers reaching around $62,903,917 in extraordinary contexts. Such figures are generally associated with highly specific circumstances or notable stories rather than representing ordinary circulating quarters. This makes careful research important because individual coin values can vary widely depending on verified details and professional evaluation factors. People entering the coin collecting hobby often begin with simple observations before developing advanced knowledge. They start by checking dates, studying designs, and comparing visible differences among coins already found at home. Over time, these small steps build stronger understanding and create appreciation for details previously ignored. The journey itself becomes enjoyable because every coin offers another opportunity to notice something different. Even a familiar quarter can become interesting when someone takes a closer look and discovers how much history may exist inside a small object. Another reason collectors enjoy quarters involves accessibility and familiarity. Unlike extremely old treasures hidden behind museum glass, many people remember using quarters in everyday life. This personal connection creates curiosity because ordinary experiences suddenly gain historical meaning years later. A coin once exchanged for snacks, transportation, or small purchases may eventually become part of a carefully organized collection. That transformation from common circulation piece to collector interest demonstrates how perspectives can change over time as people begin appreciating details they previously overlooked during normal daily routines. Photography and lighting also play important roles when collectors examine coins closely. Surface texture, luster, and small design features sometimes appear completely different under changing light conditions. A detail missed in one angle might become visible from another perspective. This is why enthusiasts frequently take clear photographs and compare images during discussions with other collectors. Modern technology has expanded opportunities for learning because people can now share observations, exchange ideas, and study coin details together even while living far apart from one another geographically. The world of coin collecting continues growing because every collector approaches the hobby differently. Some enjoy building complete date collections while others focus on condition quality or historical significance. Certain people search for unusual varieties while others simply appreciate design and craftsmanship. The variety of interests keeps the hobby active and interesting across generations. There is always another detail waiting to be discovered, another story waiting to be explored, and another coin waiting to attract curiosity from someone willing to examine it carefully and patiently. The 1979 USA quarter dollar reminds us that ordinary objects sometimes carry more interest than expected. What appears to be a simple coin can open discussions involving history, production, collecting trends, and market activity. Whether someone is an experienced collector or simply curious about older coins, the enjoyment often begins with paying closer attention. Sometimes the next fascinating discovery does not come from a distant treasure chest. It may already exist inside a forgotten drawer, an old collection box, or a coin resting quietly nearby today.